All right, we got a video to do with Liz and Ruby. As you can see, we are working on getting Liz to stay on her bed while I have the other dogs out here. We'll see how that goes. No, come here. Hold please. Actually, hold please. All right, we're back. Had a little tangled leash on the tripod here. So we're working on getting Liz to stay on her bed while I also work with Ruby. This is real simple. If you have a remote collar, all I'm gonna do is, if she gets up, I'm gonna bzz, 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 until she gets back on, and that turns the buzzer off. Liz, bed. Good. Liz. Good. Nope. So we're going to work just kind of close here. Good. Down. Good. So every time Liz gets off, I just vibrate her collar until she just goes back on it on her own and she figures out how to turn that vibration on. Nope. We're going to move a little bit farther away from her. No. Good. So her reward is for staying on that bed even if there's a distraction that she thinks she has to get up for and investigate or start wrestling or start playing. Nope. So we have been working with Ruby on her down commands also. Good. Liz. Good girl. So when I call her off the bed, she doesn't get vibrated. She only gets vibrated when she comes off without me asking her to. This is a great exercise for dogs that are very hyper inside and you just need them to go calm down. Send them to their bed just like you send your toddler to his room for a little bit. Nope. Good. So she's doing really good because I'm like dropping food around the bed. There are other dogs moving around. Now if I call her off, Liz. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So we don't want the bed to be like a punishment to where I'm saying, "Bed, get on your bed." And directing orders, I want it to be like a game to her. And when she does well at the game, she gets rewarded. Liz, bed. Good. Nope. Liz. Liz. Bed. Good. So that whole time that I was holding it up, I'm not shocking her, just vibrating. And then it took her a while. She got a little confused, but I just kept it up and I told her bed. She was like, oh yeah, I remember what that means. She goes to her bed, and as soon as I drop my hand, that's when I take my finger off the button. Down. Down. Good. So Ruby is learning down. Good. Down. Yes. Good. Up. Down. Good. Now, I'm not ignoring Liz. I'm just making her be patient. She'll get a nice big handful of treats too. But she's at the stage now to where she has to kind of control her urges. I'm expecting more out of her. We'll put it that way. Good. And notice I'm doing all of this with the door wide open out there. If you can see the door open, and there's nothing that Liz loves more than running out that door to go wrestle and play with the other dogs. Down. Yes. We'll see how much I can walk around before Liz gets up. Up. Good. This is very difficult for such a young pup to do. She's doing fantastic. Now, so this is the same exact thing you do if you want to teach a dog stay. She's just learning that the bed means stay on the bed. So we'll be teaching Ruby this in the next video also. But right now I'm more with Ruby. I'm just working the basics. Ruby. Starting kind of working the basics with Ruby, building a little bit of a relationship with her. She doesn't know me very well, so we're just taking it easy, Doing the simple things, the little commands down. Good. No. No. Good. Good. Down. Okay, come on. Liz, good girl. Good girl. Down. Good. Good dogs. Good dogs. So there's a good video. And look at that. She just goes right back to her bed now. She's great with that. And especially if you have younger kids, or just if your dog is super excited in the house and you have somebody come to the door and they're going crazy, if you can start teaching that bed command to where every time somebody comes to the door, you can just say bed, it makes life so much easier. Because instead of them barking and scratching at the door, they have something else that they feel like they have to do, which is just go to their bed. And reward, for a while, you're going to have to reward them for doing it. If somebody says they're coming over, put the collar on so you're prepared and ready. The more prepared and ready you are, the easier everything is. Don't forget and have to rush around the house and try to find the collar while the dog's going berserk. Then it's too late. Prepare for these things and just do it just like that. If somebody was to knock at the door and they all ran up there and they're barking and acting crazy, it's just bed. And they go to their bed, and they get really used to once you say bed, that means you have to stay there on that bed. And then people come in, and after them laying down, they get calmer. Their nerves are more calmed down because they can't be laying down and be crazy at the same time. So this is a great, great, great exercise for the people that their dog is too wild and crazy for them in the house. Bed. All right, we'll see you on the next one.